last couple sessions that I have a sequence of events things that I have to do. We get on the call with everybody, and then I can bring in the rest of the gang. There we go.
With our axes.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
We lost our
I
fight.
thought Bertala had a javelin on an axe.
I have a javelin and an axe.
I also have a javelin.
I have a battle axe and a javelin.
Yeah. Do I
So
also
you're battle
have an
babes.
axe?
Except
We're
you're both
battle babes.
underage. You're like jail bait
battle
battle
kids.
babes.
Oh god.
All right.
Uncle Wayne's got to chase the boys away.
I have a stick.
You do.
Well, I think
that
we've
you've
got
been
it.
spending time on.
Yes.
And with. All right, so we are on our current episode, which is, I'll tell you the number.
8.
No, I think this is 9. Hang on. I wrote it down.
Oh,
It
you're
is
such a good DM.
Episode 9. Oh, hang on.
I feel like pushing the boundaries of how much I could test my brother as a DM, but I don't want to die as a character.
This
There.
this episode is entitled "The Heart of the Mountain." So
That's very hobbity.
I'm gonna eat it.
I know you're gonna eat it, and you're gonna die. What? This time, it'll be special.
I'm excited for a good battle.
Yes.
I've died 3 times so far, and I always got better.
Yeah.
You die, come back as your wife.
But it's my job to disincentivize death, so I need to make it so you stop getting better when you die.
Come on, think about it. It makes sense for his character, right?
Yeah, but
He's
you
lost
have to have a
himself. He's
reason to want to
empty
stay
inside.
alive.
Oh, he doesn't want to stay alive, right? But he keeps finding stuff that'll make him more powerful.
Yeah, you'll be different if you die. I'll say that. How about that? I don't know about better.
I
but
am.
you'll sure be
I've
different.
been different every time I
I
die.
know. I'm saying. So
Should
Oh,
make
about
him
that,
reclass if he dies.
about that recap, we're gonna have Juliet run us through where we left off in our last adventure.
Yes. So we started off at the opening of the mountain base where we're going to find the source of the Fey magic that's been terrorizing the area. We had a big emotional moment in which we learned about Weasel's backstory with being exiled from her people. And she had a moment of deciding to become apprentice to learn from Wang to kind of start controlling her emotions. We had a lot of everyone. We got a little bit of everyone's backstories. We talked about Fiddlebottom's wife, and we talked about Wang Chu's mentor dying and wanting to take on Weasel. We had some Vertala mumbling.
Oh yeah.
It was great. It was very emotional. It was beautiful. We went into the mountain. We solved a little bit of a puzzle. We met some rat people. Weasel accidentally had destroyed some of their stuff. We had to restrain Ryman because he was mad with bloodlust and wanted to kill the rats, even though they were friendly. They took us prisoner. There was a big negotiation. They decided not to kill us, but they think Ryman's a demon and that we have to control him.
Thank you.
Weasel became friends with the rats. He liked to play she played with the child rats. And they led us deeper into the mountain where we discovered a lava place. Are there lava bugs?
There's lava bugs. Yes.
There's lava bugs.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
smile on your face terrifies me.
we have plunged into the mountain. We are getting near the source of the fake chaos, and there are lava bugs.
Mm-hmm. And you're
A
going
rat
further
is
into the mountain. The rat scouts are leading you there because they are leading you towards the source of where the Fae are coming from, in hope that you will be able to do something about your mutual
Thank you for
enemies.
telling what actually happened.
No, he was good. It was good. I liked it. It was good. All right. And if you saw the messages offline, this was the very first time you've had a long rest. I'll let one sneak in there for this whole season. You haven't had one yet. So you have slept. You have regained all your hit points.
How have we made it this far without a long rest?
Must have been magic beans. That's all I'm saying. Somehow, I mean,
Those magic beans, though.
yeah,
And blue shrooms.
and magic popcorn, and yep, all kinds of goodies. So you have traveled further into the mountain. And just quick housekeeping heads up. If you're tuning in, we have changed our setup a little bit so that if folks are not able to join with video, you're going to hear their voice, but you won't see a frame. So if you hear Young Gil chiming in, Twiddlebottom is with us. I promise he's not talking from the bag of holding. He is here, but he is not on screen. So he's with us. Alric and just Ryman is coming. So what actually happens is,
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Tabby. Oh, so Vertala is climbing out of this bag of holding that she's been in for a day and a half, and she's like, "Oh my god, guys, it's huge in here!" And she's just reaching, and she and finds the scruff of Elric's neck, and then very Roger Rabbit cartoony, she pulls down, and he goes in, and she pops out, and the bag's on her back, and Ryman's just gone for the moment. So
I'm back.
you're back, you're here, and there's a lot of bugs. Where we left off, you guys were kind of venturing forward into the tunnels. It's been a hard day and a half's hike. It's one of those things where you realize it's hot, but then when you spend dozens of hours in it, you realize how much of a strain it takes on your body and your emotions. You're tired, your mouths are dry, you're trying to ration your water, but you've been sweating more than you can remember for the last day. You're stinky, and you're crawling through these stupid tunnels that the rat people seem to find very easy to navigate, and very easy to walk through. But you're on all fours for a lot of it, and so it's just been a long, arduous journey. And just a few minutes ago, you saw the first of these. There was kind of these little bugs. They kind of crawled out from the mud on the walls, and they were glowing. They had kind of picture like a firefly butt, but with magma. They're kind of little beetle kind of bugs. And the tunnel changed into less of a dug-out tunnel and more of a tunnel that looks like it's been secreted through or dug through by some kind of creature. And the last thing we kind of left off on last episode, I left out a small detail. The rat in front of you, your guide, he kind of stepped in a soft spot, and you see his foot kind of fall in a little bit, and this is where almost like an anthill of beetles is just pouring out, and there's just tons of these kind of magma bugs that are just hundreds and hundreds of them at all of your feet at this time, and they're kind of crawling up him and biting and pinching. He smashes the first group of them, and you see his hand just covered with magma as he kind of gives a skitterish yell. And there are a couple larger ones that have dropped and kind of broken through the front and back of the wall. So you've got one in the front, one in the back. I didn't ask you your marching order, so I'm gonna let you just tell me now, and we'll start there. So let's get a marching order for who's where. This is a one-person wide tunnel.
I think
Twiddle's in
Weasel
the
would
middle.
want to be in front.
Okay.
I don't know if Wang would let her.
He really wouldn't, but I feel like Weasel would just push forward anyway, so Wang is just second right behind her.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's Weasel, then Wang, then Twiddle. And then I guess Vertali are in the back.
Yep.
Okay. So let's go ahead and roll initiative. I will roll for these crazy looking bugs.
Well, I got a 2.
Oh no.
That's nice.
And Yongo asked me to roll things for him, so he rolled an 8.
Okay.
Yongo, do you actually want me to roll things for you?
Yeah, it makes it more interesting.
I rolled a 1 plus 3, so I got a 4.
And we can throw our
mine-
stuff into the initiative tracker if you guys have that up.
That's what I'm looking for now, actually.
Oh,
Did you send one to us?
No, but it's the same one every week.
It's always the same, yes.
You know.
But did I save it somewhere
bookmarks.
easy?
I'll pay for it.
Yeah, I didn't bookmark that.
Same. There we go.
Will now though.
Please and thanks. All right, big bugs rolled a 19 on the die. Little bugs rolled a 5 on the die.
I was a 17.
Okay, I put you in there.
Thank you. I see it.
Hmm. All right.
Girl.
Bendito, me with the lonely 4.
4.
So while we're all doing housekeeping, can I tell you about this crazy thing?
Yes.
So yesterday, I was brutally attacked by a tape dispenser. So I was doing some work at a client site. I was IT work. So I'm at the desk and I'm leaving a post-it on a thing, and I'm trying to tape the top of it. So I pick up this little tape dispenser, and it's this minimalist metal thing. It's heavy but small, it's round. And so I'm squeezing it because it's also not a very good cutter. So I'm squeezing it to hold it, and I just I squeeze like this, and it just flies, and the sharp part hit me right in the freaking nose. And I just kept working, and I was oh, that was startling. And then I scratched my nose. There's blood, it was bad. So
Tape dispensers. Seriously,
I think
an
it was a
underrated
mimic.
threat.
I'm pretty sure it was a mimic. I mean, it was trying to eat my soul.
Seems right.
I'm just happy I'm not the only one in the family that does things like that.
All right. Has everybody updated the tracker?
Yes.
Cool. I will sort.
Yes, I'm just trying to remember what my... Oh, okay. Never mind.
Wish I could re-roll that 4.
God, my AC is so low.
All
Why
right.
is my AC so low?
Well, it's so low because you're a barbarian and you can rage and take half damage from everything, but you haven't raged yet, and this thing got the drop on you, so I get to attack you first for once.
Oh no!
Here we go.
No.
All right.
Oh no!
So this big kind of praying mantis looking bug with a glowing abdomen comes over, and it's kind of just jabbing these big pinchers at you. That was a 3 on the first die. That's not gonna hit.
No.
That was 26 in the second one, so that's gonna hit. It wasn't a crit, but it's gonna hit, I think. So you take 10 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
As well as 3 points of fire damage as you feel this thing kind of scorching hot, burn the wound set as soon as it kind of goes across your cheek.
There's that. There's a lot of that.
And the second thing it does is it's going to shoot a mist of magma down the line towards everybody. So
That's nice.
Go ahead and make a dex save, please. If you save, you take half damage. If you don't, you take full damage. The DC is 13. It's 10 damage on the full brunt of it.
Oh, I got a 6.
What's the DC?
13.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I also got
So that's minus 10 damage, you said?
Yeah. So it's almost
Wow.
it's not even magma. It's almost like steam. So it's like bug guts just heated up and just you can feel it in your nose and your ears. It's just boiling your skin almost.
Is this mama bug or is this just one bug?
This is like soldier bug because there's another guy right behind him that looks just like him, who's having a stab at Vitala. Let's see what he does. He is not spitting. Lucky for you guys.
You said 13, so 11 plus 2 passes?
Yeah, you pass.
Sorry, there's a bug up by me and a bug back by Vertala as well.
So there's big humanoid-sized bugs on both ends, and then there's the little ones that are creeping up at your feet.
Oh, this is great. I love this.
It's great. It's fantastic. All right. On Vertala, I have a 10 and a 23. I'm assuming the 23 is going to beat your armor class.
Yep, 23 beats me.
Cool.
Young, I think we need some battle music.
So,
the kids don't want to go to sleep yet. They're still playing in the living room.
Yeah, no, that would really add to the tension here.
There's got to be a way to play music in this thing.
Oh no, it was the kids' battle music. Remember, it was like the nursery rhymes.
But actually, it would be cool.
It would be way cool. There is a way. There's definitely a way to stream it to the stream. but I don't know of a way to stream it to you guys and also the stream.
This is a whole tangent we can go on
I
later.
know, but I geek out about this stuff, so you can totally get me distracted. 10 points of damage, Miss Vitala.
Damn it!
I roll to distract the
Stay
DM.
distracting.
Distract the DM.
Is that a battle strategy to distract the DM?
Yes.
Definitely. All right. That's
So, Artie, how does that new mic work? That
it's
was
their turn. I got knobs on it and everything. See, look. All right. It is Rye's turn. He's not here. Bertala, this bug has just
All right.
slashed you across the neck.
How close am I?
Oh,
though?
he's breathing down your face.
He's right there.
He's right
All
there.
right.
He's drooling magma slime drool.
I think it's time to pull out that battle axe. Is there anything I can channel? Not without using
You can
full
smite
action.
it. You're paladin, right? It's been a while.
It has been a while. Yes, I am a paladin.
Oh my god, someone has healing.
I do. But yeah,
I think she's more of a smashy paladin, but she has healing.
I am. Yeah,
Or
I
healing
think
house.
that a divine smite needs to happen.
Okay.
I think it's worth it.
Yep. And that happened.
All right, so that is. I'm gonna expend one spell slot, and there's my D8.
You said this is a narrow hallway, right?
Yeah. It's one person wide.
Time to leapfrog.
All right. Yep. All right. So I'm gonna do that. All right. Ooh, and that was does a 14 hit?
Let me look. Ooh. Yes.
Oh.
It
Okay.
barely hits.
I was about to say,
Barely hit.
14 didn't hit?
You're big boys and girls now.
All right,
as
and
well.
then I get
So
2d8.
it's what level spell slot did you use? That tells you how many d8s you add.
I get 2d8s.
Okay, for a first level spell.
Yes.
So you do your regular damage for your attack, and you add 2 more
Okay.
d8s.
Cool. So.
You have bigger spell slots though, so you can do
Regular-
bigger smites.
Oh,
but you're fighting
I
a
do.
lot of big things today. So
Let's start small. We can always.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, now I'm
I
like,
told you
okay.
this is probably the last episode of this
It helps if I
arc.
don't roll this under my butt. Okay. So that is a 6.
Dice
plus
don't fail me now.
3 for the first one, so that's 9. And then that's
Is that your attack roll, or what are
2.
you rolling right now?
yeah, the attack roll.
To hit it?
Yeah.
You only have +3? You should
Wait.
have more.
I think. Oh, I have +6. Wow, I am looking at entirely the wrong.
Oh, good.
That explains
Good,
why
good.
I'm having so many problems. All right.
Okay.
So that's 12.
Okay, so that's your
Um,
second attack? You hit it with a 14 the first one.
Yep.
How much damage
And then-
total was that, with all your regular weapon damage and your 2d8?
I was actually rolling the second D8, so that was.
Oh, okay. I thought you were attacking again. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
I'm confusing you.
No, it's fine. So that would be. Sorry. Now I have to do the math of. That would be 33 total.
No, that's too high.
Is that
okay?
no?
So let's
Okay,
just
let's do
do
that
the math.
again.
So
What am I doing?
what's your weapon's attack?
So
Like
my
your-
weapons
your
attack,
damage roll.
was
What are you swinging
at
on?
9.
It-
So it's a D8.
D8 plus
Oh,
3
plus 3.
because
Yeah.
you're strength. So that's good. Okay, so
Yep.
you rolled a 9 there. Great.
Yep.
And then you add 2 more D8s, which you rolled.
6 and a 4.
Okay, so that's 10 more. So 19.
So 19. There we go.
Yes!
Yep.
We
I don't
mathed.
know where I got extra numbers there.
I don't know.
Yay, math.
That's a
I think-
stunning hit.
It is a big ass hit. And guess what? You attack again because you're a
Okay.
big level character, so you can do it. You can do it again.
Yay! All right. Let's swing that.
Wang's gonna attack like 42 times in one move.
Yeah, Weasel too.
Yes, that was another 6.
That's your new kung fu stance.
What about to
while
hit? You gotta
while you're
see if you
being
hit him
trained.
first.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, roll d20 and add
I
6
just
to
got
it.
excited, okay? I'm just skipping steps
I'm hitting
here.
things. I want to destroy it.
I definitely don't hit. I got a 2.
Okay. All right. So 19 damage is still pretty brutal.
Still exciting.
Yeah. So you swing this battle axe, and you're you're chopping off kind of insectoid parts. There's lava spewing onto the floor, and this thing is definitely stumbling back as you kind of put the weight of your axe into it. Good job. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, I think that's it.
Little bugs. Little bug, let me...
I thought I beat them. They got a 5, right? I got an 8 plus 2.
They have an 11. They have a 9 plus 2.
Ah, all right.
Guess what? There's enough little bugs to go around. You each have a little swarm at your feet.
No.
So this is an actual swarm. So the way that actual swarms work is they share your square, and they're literally just climbing all over you.
Grass.
Okay. They're going to try to hit you. I'm going to roll in the order that you are in my screen. So, Steven, we're going to roll for yours.
Yay.
Oh, okay. You got a nat 20 on yours?
Wait. I'm going to use one of my reactions. And can I decrease that so it's not a nat 20?
Yes. Actually,
okay, so
are you okay with me doing that to you if my creatures have that power? Because negating a crit's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, or I can enforce disadvantage.
Sure.
I could also activate my staff because I think I have like 2 more charges left before it breaks to activate mage armor.
Okay.
Give myself.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say, yeah, if you have, what does your ability do specifically with the dice roll thing?
Bend luck, roll a 1d4, apply it to give them either a penalty or a bonus.
Yeah,
I guess that would change d20, right?
I think I'm going to house rule this is whether you modify it or I modify it. Crits are going to stand. We're not going to undo crits because they're that special. So.
All
right.
Fair enough.
Right. Because even if you, anyway. All right, so that's that one. You take 8 points of normal damage and 4 points of fire damage as these things are starting to bite and explode. They're in your pants. They're like all up in your stuff.
Dude, that's not cool.
They're
not
biting
okay.
places and crevices that you didn't think you had. It's not good. Next down the line is we're gonna do
Twiddle.
Twiddle's next. Cool.
All right.
Twiddle, on your die, I'm rolling a.
Oh, I thought you meant on the actual sheet.
It's fine. We'll go with what the sheet was. Twiddle, I rolled a 6 on your die, so it's total 11. Not gonna hit you.
Nope.
I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit you. Weasel.
I got 12 AC.
16.
That's gonna hit.
All right. You take a total of 8 damage. Some of that's fire damage. Same kind of deal. It's just nasty. They're actually in your hair, Weasel. Tabby, I rolled a 4 on the die, so that's a 9 total.
Woohoo!
They're crawling on you, but you're just moving too fast. All right.
Brush them off.
She's at home. She's underground.
It's fine. It's very comfortable for me in here.
That's all I have for you, lovely people. That's all the damage I have for now. Your turn. Who's that?
That's great.
Me. Okay. So I guess the swarm is all around us, right? So I can't like AOE it to knock it out.
You can, but there's going to be a lot of friendly fire unless you could do something about that.
I don't think I can. I don't think there's a feat for that.
I know sorcerers can with the metamagic thing, but
I'm a sorcerer. I don't see that in my list of metamagics.
it's a thing. You can take it.
Oh, sure. What's it cost?
I don't know. I mean, it's how you build your character. It's one of the options in there. I don't know. What do you have? Do you have like twinned and empowered?
I have twinned and quickened.
Twinned and quickened. If you want to just replace one of those with the one that shapes it, we could just do that on the fly since you didn't really know it was an option.
All right. I think I will replace quickened.
Okay.
No, I think. Yeah, because that only works on cantrips, right?
Correct. You can cast a cantrip. Was it twice or as a bonus action, I believe?
Yeah, it's a bonus action. All right, so I will look that up real quick so I have my sorcerer points to burn. And I'm going to shatter.
Oof.
So I'm going to sort of flick one off my finger, and as it hits the ground, it's going to explode and cause a shatter.
Awesome. And what's the damage on shatter?
3d8 disadvantage for crystalline creatures, which I assume these count as.
Yes. Okay. And you are trying to shape this so that it doesn't affect any of your 4 allies, yes? Yes. Okay. So even if they make their saves, all the swarms are just dead. They're gone. I'm gonna roll for the big guys. First guy, what's your DC save?
Oh, they're in trouble. I got a super high DC. I think it's like 16.
Okay. Front guy makes it. Back guy does not. And he takes
At
how much damage?
disadvantage? At disadvantage?
They're not crystalline.
Ah, okay, 3d8.
3d8. Go roll it, or somebody roll it, please.
I found my app.
I can roll.
4, 7, 4. So 11, 15.
Nice. You guys have done a total of 32 to that guy back there. He's bloodied. He's definitely not looking as good as he came in, but he's alive. So somehow the effects of this blast don't hit your party. It's loud. I mean, this is a big cacophonous noise in this small area. It's super loud. I mean, everyone is, including them, bad guys, good guys, everyone's deafened for a round. But the thing about Shatter is it works really good on inanimate objects. So the spell has saved you, but there's rubble everywhere. Like, so you literally cannot see each other. The spell protected you. Tons of rocks have come down. You're kind of just in a pile of rock and in chaos at the moment.
Beautiful.
Yes. Little guys are definitely dead. There's magma pooling at all of your feet. It may or may not do something on your turn if you don't do anything about that. All right. Cool. Anything else you want to do with your turn? Like maybe use some of your movement to scramble up the rocks or climb through or something?
Yeah, I will scramble up a rock naturally. And do I have, I guess, just so I am aware, is there anything behind the magma beetles? Or is it just like 2 of them?
You didn't see anything behind them.
Okay.
They definitely both took damage by the falling rocks, too. They're looking real bad.
Okay. So I'll just climb up a rock and hide.
And be not in the magma. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And partial cover, I assume.
Yeah. I mean, you're like under full cover. If you don't go all the way up, they can't see you.
I like that. I'm a coward.
Okay. It looks like it's Wang's turn.
All right.
It's been an interesting 6 seconds so far.
Yeah, no, a lot of hurt in 6 seconds. So how easy is it for me to get to the one in front?
We're gonna treat this all as kind of difficult terrain. So if you essentially use your full movement, you can kind of barely make it to that guy. But you'll be sharing a square. Well, let's see. There's rocks in front of him. So okay, there's like kind of mountains of rocks, right? So you can like Tough Mudder into his cubby hole and be like really close to him if you want. You have to use your whole movement to do that. These guys are really good at digging.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. And
so
what are you doing once you get there?
I guess I'll just be duking it out with this guy because I can't use my staff in such close quarters. So
you totally can. Why not? I mean, you have enough space where you can even get airborne and like get into his. There's like mounds, right? You've collapsed the ceiling down, and there's just mounds and people.
All right, sweet. So I'm going straight and attacking this guy right in the face.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to be doing a lot of attacks.
I know.
So I'm going to attack twice with my staff, once with my unarmed, and then using a key point to attack 2 more times unarmed.
Okay. Sounds good. I feel like we
What is
should.
that,
Your
6?
attacks should be like team attacks. Like everyone should get one, and everyone makes a roll.
We could. But if everybody could reach the guy.
No. I mean, just
I
give
rolled a
somebody dice
3,
to
so that's a
roll.
bad idea.
Oh, yeah. So I'm doing 2 with my staff, right?
Yeah, AC is 14.
Alright. Well, that's a 16 before even adding anything to it.
Okay, 1 hit.
And what did you say it was?
14.
So that's 13 plus 6 to hit, apparently. So yeah, that makes it.
I almost forgot. You should be rolling these at advantage. She's pinned.
Oh, sweet.
More rolling.
All right. So the 2 with the staff hit. Then the 3 unarmed
See.
strikes.
I think the DM is letting us kill these things so quickly because they're gonna piss off Mama. She's gonna come looking for us.
So that's
He
an
stepped
18.
in their house. That's all that's happened.
A 19. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 21. So that's 18, 19, and 21 for the 3 unarmed attacks. So he's getting just all of it.
So much damage. All right.
So
give
much
it to me.
beautiful
How much?
damage. All right, let me grab a bunch of D6 right now.
Do you need some more? Do you need,
I
should
probably
I FedEx you
do.
some?
I got 4. I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. So
Jesus.
so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 for 1 attack with the staff. 2, 3, 4, 5 for another with the. Oh no, it's 2 with the staff, right? So that's 5 for that. Plus 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 plus 3, 9, and then 2 staff, 1, and 1 more, right? So 5, 6, 7, 8. That was 6 attacks I was doing, right? Or 5?
I thought it was 5.
I only
5.
heard 5
Okay.
numbers.
Yeah, so it's 5. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, give me a second. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 33 damage.
Did you add all your +4s for all your dex modifiers? No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
So you got 4 times 5. So 53 damage.
Wow.
Wayne coming in hot.
All right, Wang. So in the last few seconds, the ceiling came in. This lava bug is like struggling to get up, and you're just like flying over the thing to get it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, yes. Okay. So, this thing is a bug, right?
Yeah, like praying mantis plus magma. That's what you're fighting.
Okay. So I jump up, I take the staff. As soon as I take my staff out, I just like freaking stab it right through the abdomen, pin it down, bring up my buckler to block the magma that comes and sprays over me, and then just do like a flurry of blows on his face till there's just nothing there, kind of like Ip Man when he hit that guy like 152 times.
Yeah.
And then after it's all said and done, I'm kind of like, my hands are burning, but I brush it off because I got adrenaline. I'm like, I hope you saw that and you're learning something.
Show off. Oh god. Yeah, it's like trying to attack you with like the muscle memory. It's like twitching and its mandibles are just like harmlessly scraping off of you. You just killed it so fast. Oh.
Too fast.
Oh my god. All right. All that's left is this guy in the back. And it is Weasel's turn. Finally.
So Weasel was face to face with this thing, and then Wang leapt up over her head.
Oh, you were there? So he
I
just
was
looks at
there.
he's like, I hope you're learning.
Landed on it, killed it, turns over her shoulder, looks at her, and says, I hope you're learning. Weasel was Like, she was ready. She was so ready to rage, y'all. You don't even know. She was so ready to rage. And, like, the wind was starting to pick up. And now she's just standing there. So the swarms at our feet are also dead?
Oh, they did. And it's starting to pull at your feet, yes.
Oh, okay. So she, like, kind of, like, hops on her feet a little bit. And, like, hops up onto some rocks. And I guess she'll throw a javelin at the one over by Bertala. Can I get this javelin back?
Maybe.
Maybe
Okay,
I can grab it for you and we'll...
My javelin range says 30 feet parentheses 20 feet.
Yeah,
120 feet.
Yeah.
Can she
like
see it? Isn't
long
it behind
distance.
cover?
Yeah, it's got really good cover. You've climbed up a little bit, so it'll have half cover, which just means its armor class is higher. It's harder to hit, but you can go for it.
I guess she's gonna go for it.
I mean, you can scramble if you use all your movement. You can scramble over to it if you want.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Because she still wants to be in front.
Yes, of course.
So I rolled an 8.
Yep.
Less. Fuck. What do I add to this? Why am I so dumb right now?
Yo, attack roll, which is somewhere in your character sheet.
Why can't I not see anything?
Right near your attack.
Attack. Why have I forgotten how to play D&D? Oh yeah, I'm using my javelin. Oh yeah, +7 because I'm insane. So that's a 15.
15 with the cover is unfortunately not enough. So yeah,
took me so long to calculate.
Yeah, it's just, there's like, it's flying right at its head. You're like, yeah, that's how it's done, Wang. And like a rock falls and like knocks it off its trajectory. And you're like,
You still got a lot to learn.
you forgot about the rocks.
Bertala, will you grab my javelin?
She's
You
like,
just hear that
face to
echo
face
through
with
the
bug.
tunnel.
Okay, and I end my turn.
Okay. We are back to the top. It's just this guy left, and
He's looking bad, right?
He's looking real bad. But he is just going to kind of easily burst through this rock. He seems to have almost a inert way of just moving through it without trouble. And he's gonna give one more kind of spray down the road as well as an attack. So let's see if the attack roll hits. That's a nat 1. All right, Bertala.
All right.
With this one, I will let you take one mighty attack at this thing to see if you can lop its head off before it sprays you with fire. Otherwise, your buddies are going to be hurting you.
All right.
He coughs a little bit.
You got this. You got this.
A 7.
15? 17?
7 total?
Yeah.
Is that a 1?
Yeah. That's why I made that face before I added my 6.
Oh no!
So he rolled a 1, and you rolled a 1.
Add to the crit fail.
So
they kind of hug each other awkwardly.
yeah, I'm assuming. Do you have like a helmet? I'm assuming you have maybe a helmet.
Yeah, I have a helmet.
So like the spray that's hitting the party is going like off your helmet. It's like ricocheting off. There's just it's melting a little bit, and there's just
Hair
the
smoldering.
party. Yeah, it's just there's a hole. It's smoldering a little. Everybody else
Oh,
is
we
gonna
got
make that
right
same-
here. I see him.
Make that
There
deck
he is.
save. Everybody, please. You want to beat a?
Do I get an advantage or anything for being undercover?
Yes. So everybody that is behind some before the rocks, which I believe is everybody except for Tala, will have advantage on this deck save.
That's good. 'Cause I rolled a 5, and then I rolled a 20.
Oh, nice.
I rolled a 3 and then a 17.
I rolled a 3 and then a 6.
You're very distracted by this javelin.
So I got a 20
Yeah.
total.
Wait for the dice.
18 total.
All right, 10 damage.
So now both Twiddle and Wayne get to say, "I hope you were paying attention."
Simultaneously at
She
the
gets
same time.
Sprayed in the face by fucking magma. Oh my god. Her hair is on fire a little bit. Guys, she smells so bad.
It was funny, like, when we were talking before we actually started playing, you're like, yeah, we got these battle babes. And they're like, these two girls, like, their hair's
Just
all
on
cooked
fire.
and, like, bugs and sweat
With
and
big cheek
nastiness.
bruise.
Oh my god, I'm like
We're not
hitting
hot
a
babes,
bug on my
okay?
cheek.
You
You
got like
are
a fingernail
hot, you're
imprint
melting.
from a giant.
All right, so the guy sprays all of you. It's 10 damage if you made the save. Excuse me, 10 damage if you didn't make the save, and 5 damage if you did not. And that is that. And that is his turn. Next down the list, Rye, if you're back. Rye, are you with us at the moment? Let's just bring you in after combat. Vitala, you are up.
All right.
Yeah, I'm here.
Now I'm
Cool.
mad. Oh, wait, Rye's here.
You're
Just
here.
heard a yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, but I'm still hiding somewhere. Like,
You're in the bag. Oh, you
You're
comically...
in the bag on my back.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
we do
that-
something together?
You...
Can I reach out into the bag to pull Rye out? To fight with me?
Definitely. Definitely. If you would, like,
Okay.
reach for a weapon, it would accidentally be Rye somehow.
Right, right.
Hit him with
Sure,
Rye.
why
That would be
I'm
amazing.
gonna
Just
reach
use it like
into
a
the
weapon.
bag and pull him out by the hair. And then quickly drop him because clearly he's
No,
not
you gotta hit him with
Swing him.
Rye.
You gotta swing
You
him.
gotta swing him.
Oh, okay. Well, that seems right. So I'm gonna swing Rye at
okay.
a very damaged bug.
Right, just hold your sword out as you're being swung.
Yeah, totally. And there's totally the space for this in this, like, avalanche
I-
rock. It's
I would
great.
definitely
Yeah.
want to see if
Sure.
I hit.
He's an elf. He's very thin.
Whatever you're rolling, roll it with an advantage because you're being swung like a weapon.
Okay. So, roll. I got it.
And now we have battle music.
Battle music!
So I roll 20.
Oh, Nat.
Well, I rolled an 8 and then a nat 20. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
There is not. He had like 5 hit points, so I'm gonna just not let you guys roll the math and just tell me how does this thing die?
All right.
I think Rye stabs it with a sword, and the lava travels up the sword and makes magma horns.
Ha.
I would leave it to Tabby. Tabby, you tell.
All right. So I pull Rye out of the bag by the hair, swing him. He's got his sword drawn and ready. We slice off the head of the beast, and then on the back swing, because I am a dwarf and not strong enough to maintain momentum, and I'm falling now the wrong direction, we slice it in half.
Nice.
To the abdomen, so it's now in 3 pieces,
This
spewing
needs to be
magma.
done in like slow
everywhere.
motion animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just Zorroed the bug.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And then fell over because
Nice.
too small to actually be doing this.
Right. Clumsily like fall on each other at the end of it all.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Teamwork.
So you guys are collecting yourselves. I am imagining you quickly getting off of the floor because, you know, it's kind of, you know, like 1,000 degrees because of the lava. And you're out of combat. Congratulations.
Woo, we survived.
So
It
the
took
other thing
so
you
much
notice, like
damage.
as the dust is
so
settling,
little.
like figuratively and literally, is like under the rubble. There's like these 2 rat tails. They're just gone.
Dang.
Oh. Our friends.
You had
Weasel's
scouts,
gonna try and take them out.
huh? You
Weasel's
can,
gonna try
you can
and
definitely
take them
try.
out.
You can definitely
Yeah,
try.
Weasel's gonna try
Yeah,
and take them out.
All right.
That
Can I make
seems
some?
right.
Can I roll some dice?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an athletics check to see if you
Oh,
can
I'm really good at that.
get these dudes unburied.
Oh my god, I rolled a 19 and I have +7.
Holy crap! It's
Ooh.
like so
You know,
fast.
I'm very strong.
I imagine you like throw the whole pile and you're like, are you paying attention?
yeah.
No.
She
has to
picks
first
up a
say, I'm
huge-
very strong, and then do that.
Yeah.
She picks up a huge boulder and moves it, and she looks at Wang and goes, I'm very strong. And she pulls out the little rats. Are they
Awesome.
alive?
So
And
like
Wayne's
you
just
did
like,
it
"They're very
so
dead."
fast. It was such a good roll that like the moment you did it, he's like, he's not looking good. Both of them are under there, but they are alive.
Weasel hugs the rat.
He's like, he's just out of it. He's like, yeah,
She puts the rat down.
yeah. Very strong you are. You are very strong.
It's like Yoda saying she's strong. Strong with the force, this one is.
She looks a little bit bashful and takes a step back.
All right. So these two scouts that you have saved are like dusting themselves off and kind of bandaging up a little bit.
The ones that were completely buried by boulders.
Yeah. And they're kind of like, do not disturb the mother. Disturb the we disturb the nest. Do not disturb the mother. Stepped on the nest. Stepped on little nest. Do not step on big nest.
How big is the mother?
Mother is mountain of mother. Mother is huge.
Are we inside mother?
No.
Okay.
No.
No, mother's a bug.
Well, I mean, he said the mother was a mountain. I'm thinking we're like,
It's a big bug.
Do you have any potions?
No.
Do you have any of that disgusting popcorn?
Of course.
I will unfortunately take some.
I do have a potion, by the way. I'm just saving it for now.
All right. There is D6 worth of popcorn left. Wang, you can roll it.
Does anybody else need popcorn?
I think it was just 1 hit points each.
Um,
So that's not much.
I'm good. I don't need popcorn, but thank you for the offer.
hold off for now.
Okay. Wang is low.
He's so polite when there's nothing to kill.
Who, me? Yeah, that's how it rolls, When I'm in combat, it's just,
No, I'm talking about Rai.
Right.
Right? Oh, no, please and thank you. No, it's fine. Enemy comes around, it's like, I must kill them.
There are no more enemies left. I'm good.
He's only bloodthirsty when he sees something to stab.
It's true.
Me feel stabby.
All right, so you can do your bookkeeping. Just pretty much roll a d6, Stephen. You get that many hit points. So, in the state you're in, and kind of cramming these spoiled tasting berries down your throat, go ahead and just give me a quick Constitution save.
Great. 8.
How many did you eat?
2.
You throw one of them up.
Don't eat popcorn. He just kind of is about to barf on Weasel, but then manages to just turn ever so slightly to miss her and just
Because she's looking so graceful and divine right now.
Wayne kind of
It's
gets
the
up and wipes
most
his
elf
mouth.
she's ever looked.
He gets up and wipes his mouth. He's like,
I
hope you're learning.
with her scorched hair.
Yeah.
All right, so the rats are spending just a few minutes bandaging up and so forth, and they're kind of going to be ready to go soon. Is anybody doing anything while we're here?
So I found the feat. It's called Careful Spell. It's actually 1 sorcery point. This thing is awesome.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
It's especially because you tend to find yourself in places where, like this.
Oh, I get my javelin back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Bertala.
Here you go.
We keep going.
It's a little blackened.
we do it. We
right.
Yeah,
follow
she
the
looks wipes
hats.
on her cloak.
So
Onward.
you spend maybe 15 minutes, get a quick breather. The rats will attempt to lead you on. They're moving a little slower. They're kind of limping a little bit here. They'll try to continue to take lead unless you.
Yeah,
would like
Weasel's
to do
gonna
otherwise.
lean over to Wing 2 and say, "Should we tell them to go back?"
rats? Probably. Maybe they could send some reinforcements, and they're not looking good at all.
I think they're gonna die.
Well,
More
do
than
you know the way to the heart of the mountain?
We could find it.
Through the giant underground tunnels that we've never been through.
What
It
if they
can't be
draw
that
us a map?
complicated.
They're kind of like bantering among themselves. They're like stupid land dwellers think they can find the heart, and then just like walking ahead.
Okay.
Well, I guess that answers that.
I sense from the DM that this is an awful idea, so I won't.
What I'm saying is there is more
No.
twists and turns yet to navigate that they feel like they
No,
need to show
Weasel drops it.
you. Oh, okay. So you go forward for another, call it 40 minutes. The cavern looks and feels a lot like the cavern you were just in. Not the cavern, the tunnel rather. It's almost like these ribbed edges, very circular, like it's been dug through by some kind of worm or something. And it's very kind of impractically dug. You find yourself veering way left to go way right, and then down and then up. It's kind of doesn't feel very planned, but you're navigating through it nonetheless. There's not a lot of forks. You're kind of just taking the tunnel where it goes. Soon you are like about to hit like a chamber, and the rat, like, he kind of sniffs and he goes, mother ahead, mother. Torches, no fire. Mother, awake. If we disturb, we die.
Put out our torches? Do we have torches?
Yes, we do, because Wayne can't
At least
see.
one, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Should put it out. We should put it out real quick.
Wang puts it out, and he's like, I can't see, guys.
Magic light, have you? Magic light? Small
Let
magic
me
light.
check.
Weasel grabs onto Wang's shoulder because he's blind.
Thank you.
Magic light's okay.
Small light.
Small light. I can channel divinity into my axe, and it'll emit a small light. It's a bright light for 20 feet. Maybe that's too bright.
You can pray softly, like.
I can also
Okay.
cast dancing lights as a cantrip.
Yes,
And
that
use-
would be a dim light.
That might be
Right.
better. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
I can create up to 4 orbs. We can hide 3 of them in our shirts.
Yeah, I'll even say like one is like wieldable, like Wang
I
can
have
like hold it
fire,
if he
so-
wants.
Could I even just like use my key to like light up my hand, like like one of the my arc bolts or whatever?
You definitely can. It would be a constant check to see if you were constantly successful. It wouldn't.
I mean, I have Fey Fire, which I could use.
I'll hold one of
Right, yeah, hold my
Twiddle's
dancing
orbs.
lights. Yeah.
Okay.
It's sort of spinning slowly around your head like a little halo.
Same marching order, right?
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned.
So the rats
I
are
want
like.
to go back in the bag.
so you can get
Not
surprise
carrying
attack
you
on
any
people.
further.
It's like you might want to put your sword in the bag for this upcoming encounter.
So I'm going to suggest that our rogue scout out ahead. We'll follow him.
That
He
seems
can
fair.
actually
Oh, God.
sneak. And that way, when he's being eaten by the mother, we can just pass.
You do
We
have
have
a
dark
new lucky
vision.
backpack.
Yeah.
Rise just crawls back into his backpack and waits for somebody carries it.
This is part of my 12-step program. I'm trying to quit killing story elements. It's 12 steps murder hobo program. Okay. You cannot
I mean,
crawl in the
Weasel
bag.
will volunteer to go ahead if Rye's not going to do it.
I will go ahead. I will lead the way.
Fleetfoot,
So-
Fleetfoot, you are Fleetfoot, and he's like watching as the kind of the party is advancing, and he just like very abruptly, like you get a forearm in your chest, Weasel, like just stopping your movement, and you feel your footing stop, and you see like another one of those mounds, like that he stepped on before, and he like gently like pushes you back, and he kind of just points down, and he says, "Careful, mother." And he goes,
Yeah.
Do we see? Do we see anything as we look down?
Not yet. He tells you it's close. You just see tunnel.
Okay.
But he says, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky service dweller. Walk now. Go.
Ryman?
Okay.
No fire. No fire. And he's like, he's seen you fight. He like looks at your sword. No fire.
No fire.
What would ice do?
No fire.
I'm gonna ask the rat guy. What would ice do? I have frostbite.
No attacky. Just go.
Okay.
Past mother. No wake the mother.
Okay.
I think we should just try to get past this mother.
I think we should let Rye scout for
Faster.
us first.
Okay, so I will scout ahead. Where am I right now?
And he, as you're like about to scout ahead, he kind of preps you. He's like, here, tunnel, mother, 3 tunnel, take, left tunnel.
Okay, so I go ahead through the tunnel, take the center
Bless
tunnel.
Well, you take the only tunnel you can take until you get to the big opening. He's telling you to take the tunnel to the left that's behind her, is what he's trying to tell you.
Okay, so I need to get past Mother to the middle tunnel.
To the left tunnel.
Okay.
It's behind her. There's 3 behind her. So you get to...
So I'll scout ahead. I'll go through the edge of the tunnel, and what do I see?
Okay, so you reach kind of the edge of a room, and it's very strange. That almost looks like there's like huge arachnophobia style, like the whole house is full of cobwebs, but they're glowing orange. Like these are freaking fire spider webs. And it's actually emitting a lot more light than you even needed. Like you wouldn't even need the dark vision because you've got this dim glow of these kind of glowing webs all around this huge cavern. And it opens up very large. It's, the size of Rockefeller Center in here. It's humongous. And go ahead and give me a stealth check to see how close you can get without making any disturbance.
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
And plus wisdom, right? Is it wisdom that does spells? No.
I thought you were doing a stealth check.
A stealth check?
Yeah, stealth.
Oh,
You're hiding.
The thing you're really good at.
Which I'm really good at. So it's 12 plus a 13, which is...
Lisa's like, I am very strong. Rye's like, I am very stealthy.
Sneaky.
There we go, casually sneaking.
Okay, what did you roll total again there?
12 and 13.
Oh God. Okay, yeah, you're totally good. So you get like
Here I go, casually stealthing.
You get a good way into this cavern that you can see behind some of the bends. So up above you, there is a like huge stalactites in the ceiling, and on the center, there's a slow dripping kind of magma kind of waterfall that's hitting a pool in the center of the room that's glowing. There are eggs of various sizes all around the room, and there is a gigantic kind of beetle spider hybrid, like gigantic, like the limbs are like school bus size gigantic, like so picture like 6-8 school buses making up the legs. It's really big.
We good.
It's got big mandibles, like each mandible's larger than you, and it's just kind of like slowly kind of eating, at the magma that's falling from the sky. And every so often you see like a puddle hit the ground, and like the magma subsides, and there's some eggs that kind of stick to whatever it dropped on. The ground is littered with webs and eggs.
Do not listen to Flame Tongue.
Do I see any opening in which I can like pass by it without tripping any?
Yes, it looks tricky. Like it's not like you just stroll through. Like you're gonna have to like really carefully choose your steps to not disturb the stuff.
All right.
I have a question. How tall is this stuff?
Which part?
Well, we have a Tensor's floating disc roll. I'm wondering if you could
That's
use that
exactly what I was thinking about.
silently.
I was thinking that too.
So Tensor's floating disk. So some of it is like there's little eggs the size of baseballs. There's larger ones the size of like a chair. There's kind of various sizes around the room. The largest ones are few and far between, but they're like the size of a desk.
The tensor is 3 feet above the ground, but I'm not there, so I don't actually
Yeah,
see this yet.
you
but
could.
tensor is
Yeah,
3
you don't. So this is all meta knowledge that you don't have
Yeah,
yet.
it's
But
all meta
tensors would
knowledge.
definitely get you above a lot of it.
Okay.
It would make the check tremendously easier if you were on Tensor's floating disk.
But Weasel will learn later.
Yeah, but right, so you're here, so you can decide if you want to like sneak forward to see how much further, or go back and tell the party what you found. But it's your moment, dude. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to get to around this mother,
Okay.
and see if I can get to the left tunnel.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna do this in a very Mission Impossible acrobatic-y way.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I like it.
All right. So
Make a acrobatics check.
all right, here we go. Roll 16 plus 10.
Oh, plus 10. Jesus.
So he spits in the air and he jumps off his spit.
Are you stealing my moves now?
So 26.
Awesome. Yeah.
He was paying attention.
He was.
So I feel like you spot the parkour route through. You're like, yep, there's a lot of sticky shit there. But if I jump this motherfucker, like if I start like hopping on these stalagmites and I kind of swing off that thing, and so you do one of the, like Tomb Raider style, like hop, skip, and a jump, and you kind of land on a platform and take another leap, and you find yourself halfway through. You'll have to make another check if you want to make it the whole way.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do it again.
Okay.
Let's do it again. 13.
13 is not enough. Well, 13 before or after the plus 10?
After.
Oh.
Can I give him an inspiration point?
Inspire me, guys.
We're very far away.
I think I have like one. You just hear me whisper in your head like,
Wait, I have an inspiration point. Can I use
Just here, look. Trust me. Let it play out. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty interesting. So
it's not that bad. Just make a new character.
so you go for the
Right?
same. You go for the same kind of leap.
It was nice knowing you guys.
You go for the same kind of leap. You're trying to catch your footing, and like there's just like one of the bars that look clean that you could swing on was actually like petrified web, and you like grab it and you're like go, and you're stuck, and you just slide down, and like you're like slowly sinking into this like web. You're like your butt's on the floor, your limbs are kind of suspended by this web. You haven't broken any eggs, and she just kind of startles a little bit. She kind of like looks around the cavern and kind of like continues grazing on her magma food.
How do I get out of this predicament?
Well, you could wait for help, or you could.
You just hear it softly.
You can cut your way out. I think you have some spells. I don't know. You can...
Well,
That's right. Cast sleep on the web.
yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Can I cast sleep?
On the web.
No. Can I cast sleep on Mother Spider Magma?
Oh my! If that
She's
does
gonna have
not
a
work,
lot of health points.
Yeah. So the way how the way sleep works is it's like a certain amount of hit points, and she's probably got thousands. Like she's very big. She's look. Full disclosure. This is not something you're supposed to fight. Just saying.
We got that with the thousands of hit points.
Yeah, we understand.
Should I take out my sword?
This is weighing in your mind. Don't do it.
Is it stabby, stabby, kill time?
Oh, we are not saving you. I love you, bro. But
You have to make that character choice.
So, Alric, every time there's been someone hostile, you've heard the voice to kill. Nothing feels hostile right now. Just at the moment.
even that demon knows you shouldn't be doing that.
Now, look, if an egg opened up and started gnawing on you, it'd be like, kill it. But right now, I mean...
All right, so
It's like,
how strong
mother?
are these webs?
So what?
How strong is the web?
You
Is
can
it
break
like
it. I mean, you can muscle through.
All right, so I'm gonna try to muscle.
Wait, don't you have any non-killer flaming swords or knives in your bag?
Oh, right, I do have normal.
Like a regular
Oh
knife,
my-
like a good rogue. You should probably have like 40
Like-
of them
Like the weapon you started the game with.
in that bag of holding.
All right, so I take out my
We should have
small
all just
dagger.
jumped in the bag of holding.
Oh, all of your daggers are now flaming. I'm just kidding.
So I take out my dagger and I start to cut at the web.
Okay, so we'll call this a this will be an athletics check.
Oh, athletics.
Mhm.
Damn it.
And
Got
you can
this.
add your so your proficiency model is like a static number. If you're not already proficient with athletics, you can add it because you're using your dagger. So your proficiency bonus is like +3 or 4 at this point.
Yes.
So if you're not already proficient in athletics, feel free to add your proficiency.
Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna roll right now.
Roll it. Don't wake
8
mother.
plus 3.
8 plus 3.
8 plus 3.
Alric.
He was a brave man.
You
Goodbye, my friends.
you get out
Goodbye, my lover.
of the nest.
Goodbye, my friend.
And you don't crack it, but you graze one of the eggs. It's like it's not popping open, it's just like it's oozing just a little bit. It's like a cantaloupe sized one.
All right, so here's my next move. Run.
Sure out. Huh?
I'm gonna run.
You gonna run? Okay. You're gonna like acrobatics through to the rest of it so you can just like not get caught in more webs and get to the far side?
Yes, let's do this. Let's do it.
Okay.
Run. 18 plus 10.
Okay. So 2 things. That's totally enough. Also, please give me one more stealth roll to see if she notices you because her young are somehow
Crying.
yeah,
Stealth
maybe.
roll. 16 plus 10.
Okay.
13 plus
Yes.
13.
You masterfully make it through the rest of the way. You're like, I hope nobody saw that crap with the web because that was just crap. And you are through. You're like into the tunnel, maybe peering back in, and it's a little while. And maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute goes by, and this like little like beetling creature starts like crawling out of this little thing, and like the moment like a limb pops out, mother just like looks over. And you look at it, and it's like it kind of starts crawling out, and it's a little misformed. It's a little early, like the lava sack is like oozing out, and everybody feels the pound. Like you hear boom as she like hits the ground and kind of like crawls over masterfully, not breaking any of the other eggs. And she kind of looks at it, and she almost looks frustrated and pauses for just a moment, and she takes a claw and just kind of like pops the little malformed baby, and like climbs back onto the ceiling.
Nice mama.
This is so fucking cool, Artie. Shut up.
You just killed your baby.
This is some Dragon Age shit,
This is some
and I
shit
love
right
it.
here.
It really is. He studied his token.
So you guys have seen Alred go away like 2 minutes ago, and then like you heard boom, and now it's quiet.
Dun, 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 dun. Who's gonna come find me? Who cares enough?
Yeah, it's like, guys, do we have to go? After
You
him?
didn't really
Then you're
signal
supposed to
them,
come
you
back
You
and
just kind of
tell
went,
us.
went forward.
I mean, we should look, right?
I think we have to. We
Yeah,
can't
no,
just
Wang's
leave
like, no,
him.
we gotta make
You
sure he's
guys
okay.
like Ryan enough.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Wang kind of, even though, well, Wang can't see, so Wang.
No, you got my foot and
Glowy
balls.
orb?
That's true. All right, so Wang's going first, and he's walking towards that bang.
Koda's like, do we have to?
He's part of the family. We can't.
We
leave
just
him to
had that
die.
whole thing.
All right.
Remember, we have to have that intervention and get that sword away from him. You know, like, we can't just let him die.
Mother, very powerful.
Yeah, we got the mother's powerful, man. Stop it.
Mother did not attack. If Mother attacked, we would have heard it.
So that wasn't an attack.
No. But Mother's awake. Awake she is.
We have to make sure Rye's okay.
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 Oh,
We
you guys
should-
care.
Wang just kind of.
should- Slowly,
Let's push forward.
Slowly push forward.
Push forward.
Quietly.
Wang just leans over to Weasel's like, worst comes to worst, we're using one of these guys as bait.
Damn.
I like it.
Last time I give back a
look on my face
javelin.
right now is the look that Weasel gives Wang.
I'm kidding.
You guys get to the entryway and you see the same thing. Mother is a little more active than what Alric saw. She's kind of moving about the large kind of stalactite on the ceiling a little bit more. No new activity, but you see these very interesting glowing, spidery magma chamber going on.
Dude, I'm assuming there's light in this chamber with all this magma around.
Yeah, it's a soft kind of glowy light. It's a little difficult to see exactly where you're at. Like the light will help you see your footing, but there's enough light where you're not blind.
Can I see Rye at all or no?
It's up to Rye. If he's like signaling you, or if he's just skulking
You
in
got
the
the
shadows with his
flashlight,
26
like-
to flash.
So,
It's like,
while he's doing that, I'm gonna go, bend over to the what's your name, to Weasel, and say, "You have a floating disc scroll. May I use that?"
Oh, yeah. Weasel pulls it out and hands it to him.
Thank you.
so Rye notices that like the rest of the party is at the edge of the other part of the tunnel,
Mhm.
and he starts to kind of like does this flail in his arms, kind of trying to wave them down. Flail it like kind of
Do we
like
see
one
him?
of those, at the car, like the car show.
Over here.
So at first you see a strange bug coming out of the darkness to attack you, but wait, it's Rye. Okay.
Shatter. Oh wait, no.
Oh God.
Oh god.
My Little Pony next week,
Joking.
guys. How about it?
Total party kill!
This is how we end the journey.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to cast the floating disc,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to sit on the floating disc, and then I'm going to cast a double minor illusion with my bracers, sort of like a chameleon.
So here's the
make
thing.
it look like the
You don't even have time for the second
Yeah.
part of it. You cast the first spell. The moment magic is released, Mother like wakes up and she's like
no.
sniffing and looking around the cavern. She doesn't know where
I'm
it came
just
from,
like-
but she sensed something.
Make an
You
illusion
feel
of a giant male version of that thing.
You feel the doom, and she's just kind of sniffing about and looking about the cavern, trying to figure out what's going on.
Illusion.
Wait, what if we send the disc one way and we go the other way?
That's pretty good.
That's a good plan.
That seems safer than illusion, because if you make an illusion of the male, who knows? Some species eat the males.
She'd be eating the male and not us.
Right, it would
Well,
be a
Yep,
distraction.
Or maybe she hasn't bitten in a
If you-
long time when she's feeling frisky.
It can both go the same way. We could disguise the disc.
So I'm gonna send
No?
the disc floating off in one direction, and I guess we will follow Wayne and follow Rye.
The
in the
disc
other
is
direction.
invisible, right?
No, it's blue.
check that one.
The second edition was a blue
Plane
floating
of
disc.
force.
Yep.
I think that means it's invisible, y'all.
Could
You're-
he
I don't know.
minor illusion it to make it look?
Yeah,
Could
bigger?
we
You're
could we
strong enough
put
if you're-
eggs? Could we put some of her eggs on it and then send it?
Or one of the rat guys? Kidding.
No.
Put the rat guys.
But if we put the eggs on it, she'd have to
No,
go
no,
after
no,
them
no,
to
don't move the
get
eggs.
them.
Don't move the eggs. Don't. The eggs
If
don't
you
move.
Okay.
No, no, no.
Okay.
No.
You can put
I think
one of the-
illusion and ride across.
I think an illusion with the rat guys.
No, so she smelt the magic. If I start shooting off magic,
Yeah, we probably
she will
can't do more
smell it.
magic.
We should just ride across stealthily.
That seems like the move.
We should just ride across.
How much do we weigh total? Are we within
The
weight?
disc holds
Ride across?
500 pounds.
So I think we're fine
Ready?
because no one's huge.
You want to all ride the disc.
Yes.
Ride on shooting.
Wait,
Uh,
wait.
How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3.
4.
There's
Plus
4 of us.
You are
And the
not.
rat
You
guys.
are more than 500 pounds, guys.
Bertala and Twiddlebottom are very small. Weasel is pretty medium sized.
I'm gonna say 3.
But so those are high
You gotta-
Because
dexterity.
we're
Those are
really
high
behind.
Couldn't Wang Tu just like throw one of the rat people across?
What makes you think his name
So-
is Juan? What?
Oh yeah, we
think
have
this-
rats as well. I forgot about
You
them.
do have the rat people, so you can
Ew.
throw them across at least.
No, we have to get them across too.
Look, it's like a football. Just
Is anyone else really acrobatic?
Wait,
Did
can we
anyone
do?
else
We,
just?
can we do?
I
y'all,
could
multiple
make it.
trips.
I could
multiple
probably
trips.
make it. I could probably make it.
Okay.
And so the rat people are just kind of like, we have been here before, and they're just like going without you. They're starting to make that trek across.
Oh.
Should we just follow them?
Maybe
Like if they've been here before and they know what they're doing.
who is not dexterous? Bertala, are you dexterous?
She's a dwarven
I
paladin.
am no.
Okay, I
I
didn't
am
think so.
not
Okay, so-
dexterous.
Bertala
I am
should get
very not
on.
dexterous.
Bertala should get on the platform, and like maybe one other person, and then
Twiddle,
the
who
rest
has
of
a
us.
dexterity of 12.
Yeah, Twiddle get on the thing, and
And
then
we
we're
can fit
gonna.
one more. We can fit 3.
Okay,
Last
Weasel's
one is
also gonna
you,
get on the thing.
Weasel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wang, are you
Wang,
good?
Wang will track it. Yeah, Wang will track it.
And the Wang is pushing the cart.
Okay, we go across.
Remind me, back when we were in town, they gave you guys some of those tongues spells or whatever. Do we still have any of those?
We never used them. The rats always used them.
Good. So the plan is, who's going on the disc?
Weasel, Bertala, and Twiddlebottom.
Okay.
Mhm.
And the rats are going on their own, and Wang is going to swing his way through?
Yeah.
Wang, acrobatics, please.
go Wang.
Okay.
Go Wang.
Acrobatics don't fail me now.
You're like looking around, and there's like a slightly easier to step on patch of ground because there's no web on it.
19.
Okay. You make it to perhaps the same spot that Alric landed in, with the like now smushed little baby spider.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the party is starting to follow behind. For the rest of the party, let's see, how should we make this check? So this is a we'll have Twiddle roll. Go ahead and make a like an intelligence modifier, and you can add your proficiency. This is pretty much your mind control of the disc, your magical control.
Wouldn't it be my charisma? 'Cause I'm a sorcerer.
Yeah, your charisma, rather. Sorry. And you can add your proficiency.
So I rolled a 17 plus 6. So I'm pretty sure I nailed it.
Totally enough. Yeah. So you are kind of guiding very carefully. I'm imagining very slowly across the ground.
That was the opposite. We're like doing one of these like roller skater things. Or on the
Oh,
wall.
you're going like as fast as you can.
No, I'm joking. Be
Okay.
careful.
All right. All right, Wang. One more roll.
All right. 20.
Ooh. How's this
21
look?
actually.
Was that not a nat 20?
Not a nat 20. Not
Okay,
a nat 20.
cool.
It was
So,
a 15 plus 6.
You definitely make it and land next to this guy over on the other side.
I'm here.
One more roll from you, Youngville, and the party will be
Okay.
safely across Mother's Cavern.
Okay, 9 plus 6 plus what else? Oh, proficiency. Plus 3. So 18.
18.
Awesome. Yeah, that is enough.
That music is just helping us right now.
It's so epic. I love it so much.
Like we're playing that to get the spider to fall asleep and not notice us.
So, everybody's kind of navigating across Weasel. You're going, and you just feel off. There's something in your gut that's just sinking. Something otherworldly is just, you can't put your finger on it. You don't know why. And you almost uncontrollably, you look down and you've opened this scroll. You've opened the scroll of tongues. You've broken the seal. And you're feeling the wind gust around you. You feel your hair. You feel yourself float off the platform as the party is going there. And you hear boom as the spider hits the floor. And its face is just so close to you. And you hear a voice in your head. You hear, I sense your mother in you. And this huge spider, it's just speaking with you. It's not attacking. It's just looking you up and down. She's, why are you in my brood?
Weasel's floating.
Yes. You are like floating in a little tornado.
And I'm talking to a spider.
Humongous
She asked
spider.
me, why are you in my brood?
Mm-hmm. Why are you here?
Seemed like because I am strong.
And she's like slowly, like one of her other mandibles is like opening up some of the larger kind of creatures.
Weasel's like, we don't want to hurt your babies. We just want to go through. There's something dangerous deeper in the mountain. And
I know the danger in the mountain.
We want to kill it.
You don't even know your mother. And you are just feeling just very strong magical currents. Like you just your spidey senses are just beyond tingling. This feels freaking nuts. And she's like, you don't have what you need. You have destroyed it. And she like glares at Twiddlebottom.
I'm gonna go, yay.
What do we need?
You are not under tongues right now.
What do we need?
You seek to destroy the usurpers in my home in the mountain? Yes?
Yes.
And she just like stomps off. You feel the ground like shudder. And she goes up to her big kind of stalactite. And you see her like reach into the magma waterfall and like pull something out. And she just like kind of hurls down like a pool of magma at your feet, and it burns away some of the webbing. And there's a little rock in it.
Am I still in the wind?
You've kind of lowered down.
Okay. I reach down and I pick up the rock. And I look at it. And I look at her and I look at it.
She's back. She's like right in your face again. And she's
I look
like,
at her, I look at it. I like hold it. What does the rock look like?
It looks like a
rock?
crystal.
Oh, it's like a crystal?
Encrusted with like
a
rock.
raw crystal. Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
I was just thinking that.
Oh my god. I hate this thing.
And she's like, save it from chaos over there. This is pure order. Like your mother.
She like holds it close to her chest and says, I'll keep it safe.
I wish you knew who you were. As she's like climbing up the wall back to the thing.
Wait, who am I? What do you know?
Go and save my brood.
Okay. Can I get back to the disc?
Little eternal one. Well, you could just walk now. I mean, she's not going to.
Oh.
She's. I mean, like
Okay.
kick the webs. You're
Little eternal one, she called me? Okay.
Total bottom. I
Okay.
think she might be your daughter. Who knows? You had a wife who you remember, right?
Yeah.
She kind of goes back to like licking the thing, and she kind of goes Razaga's child will know how to use it.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm gonna run back to the platform,
Okay.
and I have it like close to my chest.
Guys, Weasel has been just staring off into space for the last minute. She's been on the platform with you all.
I swear I thought you were gonna say this is where we end it, and I would have reached through his computer and smacked you.
Is she actually holding the gem?
She is.
Okay.
Oh,
She
snap.
looks at it and she like quickly like just tucks it under her cloak.
Nice.
Doesn't let anybody see it.
Nice. It's really hot. Oh, it's like real war still.
She's like, she's,
Even sweatier weasel.
yeah.
I was just like, "What's up, guys? You ready? You ready to go?"
Whoa, that was intense.
Yeah.
All right. Keep going.
Okay. How are you guys on time? Because it is 10:30, and we can surely. There's like one more big encounter. It'll be a late night if we finish it, so we can finish it there. I can set the next scene, or we can play the next scene. But it's
Let's
written
set.
as the last. This
So
is
set the last scene for us.
okay.
I really want to keep playing.
I definitely want to keep playing, but I know people gotta sleep for work.
I
so-
know.
Even I gotta sleep for work, but I'm just like, this is too good.
This is really good.
Should we put it to a vote? Should we just do it? What do you want to do?
Let's just set the scene.
I'm good to keep going.
All right, we got enough. We got enough hesitation from the New York team that
Yeah.
I think we don't want to kill you tomorrow.
Set the
so.
scene and leave us on a cliffhanger.
Okay. So
That's it. Wang attacks the spider. Let me stop.
that's it, right? He pulls Alric's sword out. Die! All right, so you make your way forward. Luckily for you, the next part of your journey doesn't take any more navigating. You are on the path to what the rats tell you is the heart of the mountain. It is even hotter down here. It's almost like it's that uncomfortable. You feel like you might have been in the sauna or steam room a little too long, but you can't leave. Like it's all around you. There's no relief from it. And you're traveling forward for another hour or so in this. You're at the point where your water skins have run out. You are so ready to reach the end of this, and the rats tell you you're close, but you are exhausted, low on supplies. I mean, just spot check if anybody needs any hit point top offs or whatever. We'll do it offline, but this travel portion is where you might want to do that. And
Is the traveling a short rest?
it's not a short rest. You're definitely not a
Okay.
short rest. It's like the opposite.
Okay.
It's really tiring.
Okay.
You could stop if you want to take a short rest in the tunnel. But
Let's just set the scene.
yep.
Yeah.
So, a few dozen feet before a large room, kind of in front of you, the rats stop. The room is kind of glowing orange, and so you kind of pause, and he says, "The heart of the mountain, the old temple. We've arrived. We have fulfilled our mission to you. The rest is up to you." And if you kind of step forward and peer in, what you see, and I'll show you maybe on screen here. It's a real cool cavern. Let's see if I can do this. Actually, it's gonna super mess up if I try to do it on the stream. So I'll post it on Discord, and I'll post a link to it. What you see is a kind of a large cavern, and in the center of it, there's like a ceremonial kind of throne. This, give me a history check or religion check, anybody,
Okay, history check.
or even Arcana if that's your thing.
I'm gonna let people who are smart do this.
I'm at 21 for religion.
Rolled a 19 plus modifiers.
I got a
plus 6.
plus 4.
Yeah, I don't have any religion or history.
What was that for Tala?
21 for
21.
religion.
What was yours, Youngo?
19.
On Arcana?
Yeah.
I got a 17 on history.
19 on history.
Cool.
I
So,
got 4 on history.
with the religion and history checks, what you know about this place,
Bless you.
especially for Tala with that 21, you know that kind of seeing some of the sculptures and kind of the infrastructure around the room, you see the statue in the center, and this is a temple to the old gods. Every civilization that's still around worships one of the lesser deities, one of the deities that is their town's protector, like Vitosa with the wood bending. This is an altar to the primordials, to those that were here even before the gods of this world. The old primordial shrines used to be built where the ley lines converged. And so with the Arcana check, you could maybe even tell that this seems to be there's just a high focus of magic kind of in the area that this is. And so in the very center, kind of near where that altar is, there is a kind of a large kind of four-legged hulking nasty creature that looks like it's almost half made of magma, half flesh, horns misshapen, kind of very what's the word, not asynchronous but misshapen, right? Different size on both sides, and is kind of almost standing guard near what you see is clearly a rift. There's clearly an opening in reality that you can see on the other side. It is not the material plane. And you see the end of a regiment of kind of redcaps that has like left the area and has walked away towards a portal, not a portal, excuse me, a tunnel that's kind of on the far side of where you're at. And so this is kind of the portal keeper here. There are some that are coming. It's a little bit, you don't know quite what's going on. You knew there was hundreds or thousands retreating in. You don't see them. You don't see them going back into the portal. You don't know where they're at, but you know that they're coming and they're leaving. And this might be interesting to you, young girl. There's a shit ton of like rubble right near the tunnel mouth where they just like move towards. So there may be an opportunity to shut that off. The last thing you see is the same kind of leader who was leading the raid on Auchendale. This just very regal, powerful looking kind of sorcerer, face sorcerer, purplish skin, horns, holding a big scepter, is kind of barking harsh orders in kind of this fey tongue towards this perhaps guardian, and then steps back onto the fey plane, and the guardian kind of steps up from its knee, and is kind of looking around for anything else. And it will be your turn to make the next move. And the next
Did I hear what he said?
You can make a perception check.
Okay.
You do know how to make a cliffhanger.
I rolled a 9, so that would give me 9 plus skills. Perception plus 3, so 12.
Okay, yeah, they were quite far away anyway. It definitely, you caught just a couple words here there. It was demeaning. It was very direct, and it was very you piece of crap, you better get it right. Don't let anyone through, this kind of Then he stepped away. And there you have it.
Ooh, I should totally
Alright.
look like that guy. I can do that. And he has disadvantage to know it's not me. Ah,
Unless they have true sight, which they might. Wang.
no, because it's not an illusion. True sight don't do nothing.
Wang. You feel. Give me an insight roll, real quick. See how much of this you can interpret.
Okay. 11.
It's good enough. You all knew you wanted to come here and do something with that rift. You don't know specifically what you have to do, but there's just something about it that feels old, and you know that the old practices, the old rituals, or maybe the old art forms, maybe the old martial art forms carry the same frequency as what's needed to distort this primordial mess. What you think on that? That's your cliffhanger.
Come on, man.
That was good shit.
All right, that was the best one yet. That was the best one yet.
That was the best one yet.
Good.
That was fucking good.
Good. Awesome. That was a lot of fun. Yes, someday I will tell you how much of that was pre-planned and how much of that was just made up.
Oh, I really want to know this, Artie.
We'll talk about that someday. So I will unclick the stream here. So for folks that are tuning in, we will be back on.
I have a daughter. Look at that.
Oh yeah. In game.
Me and Spider Mama.
You were a rat. You were a spider. You hit it off. All right. Looks like February 12th is our regroup day. That's 2 weeks from today. So we will see everybody back on February 12th. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you later.
Bye.
All right, bye.